E-King Fight News, what up guys? Tim Bradley, the Desert Storm versus Juan Manuel Marquez, face-off with Max Kellerman. This has controversy written all over it. Big elephant in the room. No mention of drug testing, something that this is the first time in boxing where we're seeing blood testing being handled by the Nevada State Athletic Commission and no mention of it. I hope, and it seems just what is going on is HBO's putting a blackout on that story because they're pro Marquez. Additionally, they don't believe in Tim Bradley. I don't see Max Kellerman really telling Bradley, you know what, you got a real chance to win. He's gonna box, but look what happened after your last fight. You were slurring speech. You're doing all this shit, and how are you gonna recover, right? They always try and bring back this Pacquiao fight because they know of what happened. And what I mean by that is, let's refer to the interview.
I think Bradley, he's a great fighter, but I like training very hard in all my fights, and in this fight is no exception.
But when he says he can't hit what's not there, you had something to prove against Provodnikov.
Oh, absolutely. I was in a very dark place at that time.
Because of the criticism after the
Pacquiao fight. I wanted to prove to the world that I am a true champion. A lot of people call me a fake champion, that I'm not a real champion, that I don't deserve the belt. And I wanted to prove to the people that, hey, I am a real champion, that I can fight, that I can bring the house down, all right, and I can weather any storm and come out on top.
So you're saying that after doing that against Provodnikov, you're going back to being a smart boxer?
That probably be the case in this fight. I know that I can't fight that way with him. Marquez is too smart. He's too.
However, Tim Bradley understands he has to be smart. He has to box his ass off. As he said, that would probably be the case. So he knows that's his route of victory. Does Marquez know his route of victory? He said he put pressure on Bradley. How is Marquez going to put pressure on a moving target like that? He's trying to pressurize someone that is excellent at putting pressure on other opponents. And not to say, if you look at his track record, his history, that's what he's done at 140 and 135, back when he was at the lower weight classes. But now when he's at 147, he really hasn't been able to do that, just because of the style of fighters he's fighting. He knew, Pacquiao's not the best guy to put pressure on, and he thought he could do that to Provodnikov, but he did it in such an unintelligent way that he got hurt many times, when that fight could have gone completely different routes if he fought just a little bit smarter. So in this Marquez fight, to me, it's all about how much Bradley has recovered. However, based on recent news that he's sparring Lucas Matthysse, that's one of the biggest punchers in boxing, pound for pound. And what's Marquez going to bring to the table? Who's he sparring with? How can he find guys that can replicate what Tim Bradley does in the ring? It's just not easy. And Marquez isn't a pressure fighter. He's a counterpuncher. He's a natural counterpuncher. And he's trying to change his style in this fight. So there's a few things you really have to pay attention to. And I personally am still leaning towards Tim Bradley in this fight. However, I think this is a very close and competitive fight. And if Marquez gets a knockout, I won't be that surprised. But, I just think Bradley, it's his time right now. And he's going to really prove to the world again and again how good he is. So let me know what you guys think it is what it is. Peace out, guys.